Hey everybody, this is my ARTSNACKS mystery box unboxing and review. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe to see more of these videos. Now let's check it out. So just to recap, ARTSNACKS released two mystery boxes in February. One was called the Main Doodle Squeeze and the other one was called the Acrylic Soulmate. If you missed my review on the Main Doodle Squeeze, you can find a link to that in the description, and other than that, let's move on to the Acrylic Soulmate. If you're new to ARTSNACKS, this is the standard white box that comes in your mailbox. If you open it up, there are the items inside. Usually they're wrapped in that green tissue, but sometimes if they're bigger than that, you can see there's a couple on the outside. It also came with some extra information on one of the products for golden high flow acrylic. We get our menu card for the month. This one looks like it was from the January 2017 box, along with the sticker and of course the treat. And here we have the golden high flow acrylic. We're going to take a closer look at the tissue and unwrap it and see what's on the inside. Here's we have three items. There's the Koh-i-noor pencil, appears to be an HB. A Zig Art and Graphic Twin RB+F pen, and a Princeton Snap Series No. 6 Bright Shader paintbrush. The first two products I'm going to start with are the Golden High Flow Acrylic Paint and the Princeton Snap Series paintbrush. In the acrylic painting world, Golden is known for having the highest of standards, and they're also really great about their customer service. They often encourage their artists to contact them if they have any questions about their products. This product sheet is really great because it details just all the colors that are available, and as well, if you're planning to use this for airbrushing or in a pump marker, which this product is compatible with, it gives you some information on that. It's worth noting as well that the two colors that came in the box are not light fast, and if you're an artist selling your work, that's an important consideration. I'm going to pour some of the paint out onto my palette now and just show you the consistency of it. As you can see, it's quite fluid. It's the same consistency if you took normal acrylic paint and really watered it down. The difference being here, it still looks like it's quite saturated, but we'll get a closer look at that when we actually apply it onto the paper. Here are a few test swatches I did with the Princeton brush. You can see there's a variety of different shapes you can make with just that single shape brush. And so I'm just going to do the first application here of color. I'm starting off with the fluorescent blue, and it appears that I accidentally got a little bit of fluorescent green in my palette, so I'm just going to use that to my advantage. It's going to give me a bit of a bluish green color, but that's going to work out well for my peacock illustration. You'll notice that although the paint came out quite saturated doing these first few layers, it's looking more of a wash. So to actually achieve the same saturation as what comes out of the tube requires quite a few more layers. For the feathers on the neck, I'm using the natural texture left behind by the paintbrush strokes to work to my advantage and add some extra depth to the illustration. The colors mix together quite well, and here I'm just mixing a bluish green to add to some of the other areas of the illustration. The next product I'm going to use is the Zig Art and Graphic Twin RB+F pen. The RB stands for real brush and the F stands for felt tip. This is also a water-based marker, so you can use it for watercolor effects if you so choose. Done a couple test swatches with both sides of the pen just to give you an idea of what's possible with both of them. For the purpose of my illustration, I'm going to be using the real brush side just because it'll allow me to have more of a calligraphic line, which is more appropriate for doing feather textures. I'm able to create a variety of thick and thin lines with this pen, which is a really nice feature. If you were taking this along as part of a travel sketch set, it would be really great because it would allow you a lot of versatility in whatever you were illustrating or drawing, as well as having the other side. You could create a more consistent width of a line. So this marker is actually quite great that way. It really gives you a lot of versatility in one single item. This pen would also be really great if you're into hand lettering. That's not necessarily something that is my strong suit, but for all of you out there that are into hand lettering, you definitely can achieve some really great calligraphic thick to thins with the brush end of this marker for sure. I'm going to finish off some of the detailing on the feathers on the body part of the peacock that's visible by just going over it here again, just adding in some extra lines and again details just to more define that area of the drawing. The last item in the box is the Koh-i-noor Magnum Black Star pencil. I have to admit, other than this being an oversized item, I didn't find anything other than that too remarkable about it. It definitely holds a point well, and the lead seemed quite nice. The hexagonal shape was nice to hold, and it doesn't roll away off of your table or working surface, but it's a pretty standard HB pencil other than that. Going in and doing some more detail on the eyes, I'm going to use some more pressure to put some darker areas in. Again, because this is only an HB pencil, it's only going to have so much darkness and so much lightness depending on how hard you push on it. And then just going to finish off some of the strokes up into the crown feathers, and then we'll be wrapping up this illustration. I decided to add a more textural abstract background to this piece, but unfortunately my tests didn't really turn out that well on camera, so you're not going to see them too much here. But basically I just applied some droplets of the paint and then just blew on it to create some textures and some different effects. And here's my finished illustration made with the items in the Acrylic Soulmate mystery box. If you'd like to know more about ARTSNACKS, you can find them at artsnacks.co or here on YouTube. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I'll see you next time.